Psalms 10. I read from the Institute for Scripture Research, the ISR, because it takes a direct translation from Hebrew to English, Greek to English, and Aramaic to English. Yah is short for YahWeh, Yahweh, Yod-He, Vav-He. It's like saying Dan, Daniel, Daniel with an E. Yah is an extremely jealous El. He doesn't even want the names of idols or mighty ones to come to our lips. And Yah is the Elohim of the heavens and the earth, the first and the last and the only. And the letter J is about 600 years old, while the son of Elohim, Yehoshua, died on a stake for the sins of all of humanity more than 2,000 years ago. In a direct translation from Hebrew to English, Yehoshua is Joshua. And I would just like to say that Jesus is Greek for Hail Zeus, and Christ is the Greek idol Christos, and Lord is Greek for Baal, which is, I found out in the Bible, it says it's another word for Zeus. Things you learn in the Bible, it's so interesting. Like names and dates and nationalities and ethnicities and all that beautiful stuff. If you don't understand the ethnicities of the Bible, then it'd be really hard to determine what language they're speaking. But they're Hebrew. And they're Hebrew, they spoke Hebrew. And Aramaic. And Yehoshua could probably speak any language you throw at him because he's the son of Elohim. He's got all the knowledge in the world. And God was originally spelled G-A-D, which is a pagan idol. They just changed a single letter to convince people that it's all good. I highly suggest looking up all this information because I've been told by quite a few Christians that I'm just listening to the devil, and that's not true at all. I'm not listening to the devil. Listening to the devil is people who don't research for themselves and think that knowledge makes you stupid. Because no, it doesn't. People who have lots of knowledge are not stupid people. Psalms 10. Lamed, or lamed, L-A-M-E-D. Why do you stand afar off, O Yahweh, hiding in times of distress? In arrogance, the wrongdoer hotly pursues the poor. They are caught by the schemes which they devised. For the wrongdoer boasts of his craves, and the greedy one cursed and despised Yahweh. In the pride of his face, the wrongdoer does not seek him. In all his thoughts there is no Elohim. His ways are always prosperous. Your right rulings are on high, out of his sight. He snorts at all his adversaries. He has said in his heart, I shall not be moved. From generation to generation, never be in evil. Pi, or P, Pi, P, P-E with a half a check mark. Just P-E, the half a check mark. Is it pi or P? Or pay, I don't know. His mouth is filled with cursing and deceit and oppression. It's oppression, right? Yeah, and oppression. Under his tongue is trouble and wickedness. He sits in the hiding places of the villages. In the secret places he kills the innocent. Ayin, A-Y-I-N. His eyes are on the lookout for the helpless. He lies in wait in a secret place as a lion in his den. He lies in wait to catch the poor. He catches the poor, drawing him into his net. And he crouches, he lies low, and the helpless fall under his strength. He has said in his heart, El has forgotten. He has hidden his face. He shall never see. Quoth, Q-O-P-H. Arise, O Yahweh, O El, lift up your hand. Do not forget the lowly ones. Why do the wrong scorn Elohim? Because they want to commit wrongness and he's telling them it's wrong. That's why they scorn him. He has said in his heart, it is not required. Resh, R-E with a half a check mark, S-H. You have seen it, for you observe trouble and grief. to repay with your hand. The poor commits himself to you. You are the helper of the fatherless. Shin, Shin. Break the arm of the wrong one and the evil one. Search out his wrongness that would not be found out. Yahweh is sovereign forever and ever. The nations shall perish from his hand. Ta, Taw. Yahweh, you have heard the desire of the lowly ones. You prepare their heart. You incline your ear to defend the fatherless and the downtrodden, so that man who is of the earth no longer oppresses. Yeah, well, when Yehoshua returns, there's not going to be very much oppression from the people's side of things. More like getting swiped left and right across the entire nations. Every nation. No nation will be spared. Yah might be saving a piece of an ear from an entire body. The entire body is all of Israel, and the piece of the ear, like imagine just cutting a piece of your ear off and being like, that's the part of humanity I'm saving. The rest of the body, get out of here. And those who follow Yahweh, of course. He because of his covenants with the people of old, he can't just destroy all of Israel because he promised them he wouldn't, so he's going to keep his promises by saving a very small remnant of Israel and then the followers of Yah. I just wanted to point out that the body and the piece of an ear, the body was Yisrael. Anyways.